Hey everyone, Anders here with another video. Happy holidays to you and your family. Today we are going to go over the Black Desert Global Labs updates this week. This one is based mostly around the Alchemy Stone revamp. According to the notes, materials obtained from defeating Dark Rift bosses can now be used for growth, fusion, and separation. You can fuse Vel's Heart or Khan's Heart, which provide sheet AP and DP, with Resplendent to Shining Alchemy Stones to keep the sheet AP and DP of Vel's or Khan's Heart, while using the substats of the Resplendent to Shining Alchemy Stones. However, if your Alchemy Stone has a Blessed Soul Fragment or Exalted Soul Fragment applied, you must first extract it before fusing. To reduce annoyance, they've improved extraction so the fragment is preserved and returned fully when extracted. Two new items have also been added: Faint Essence of Sky and Strong Essence of Sky. These are just translated names for now. They may be called something different when it goes live next week. You can obtain 20 Faint Essence of Sky through defeating Dark Rift bosses, and you can craft the Strong Essence of Sky via simple alchemy by using 1 Faint Essence of Sky and 10 Sharp Black Crystal Shards. Dark Rift bosses will be respawning during next week's maintenance, so keep that in mind. You can use Exalted and Blessed Soul Fragments on Alchemy Stones that have been fused with each other, and you can also separate Alchemy Stones that have been fused. However, only unimproved stones can be separated. Previously, Alchemy Stones were organized by prefix tiers from Imperfect all the way to Shining, and each tier also came in multiple grades of rarity: white, green, blue, and yellow, resulting in a lot of variations. Because of this, it made the Alchemy Stone system sometimes hard to understand for new players, so they've consolidated and streamlined the naming and item variety so it's more intuitive going forward. Among the existing types of Alchemy Stones, items with the prefixes Imperfect to Shining have now been changed to only have yellow rarity. Rough and polished Alchemy Stone sizes have been deleted. The rarity of existing Alchemy Stones have also been changed. For example, Vel's Heart is now a yellow rarity item. Shining Alchemy Stone of Destruction is now a purple rarity item. Prices have also been changed for the Shining Alchemy Stone of Destruction. It used to go for 1 trillion silver, and now it is increased to 10 trillion silver. Khan's Heart Life has an additional effect of life EXP gain plus 30%. Behelit's Heart, the limited time event Alchemy Stone, will now show the correct icon when in use. You can now open the Alchemy Stone Growth UI by right-clicking Mystical Spirit Powder and Vel's Crystal Powder. You can now check the success rate of Alchemy Stone enhancement, and they've added the Ancient Anvil system to Alchemy Stones, so there will now be a pity system in place. The highest tier has a 750 pity according to the notes. For class balance changes, we have minor fixes to Corsair, Scholar, and Seraph. Seraph had some animation fixes to life skill related actions, and they added a 20% critical hit rate effect to Impaling Surge and Mark of Judgment. They've also fixed an issue where your normal attack's first action would always be linked to the next skill. Next, we have some changes to the tent or campsite buffs. According to the notes, they've made some improvements to the campsite buffs to make them even more convenient for players. Some buffs have been streamlined, so now a single buff can provide the same effects as several previous ones combined. They've also removed buffs that weren't seeing much use. Additionally, campsite buffs are now available for purchase as scrolls. You can set them to auto use with a Fairy's Continuous Care skill, and to make things even better, they've increased the total number of items that you can use per skill level with Continuous Care. On top of that, they've expanded the item categories for that skill so that items that previously couldn't be applied together because they shared the same category can now be used at the same time. This skills and experience buff has been deleted, and its effects have been merged with body enhancement. Villa buffs are now the same as body enhancement from the tent. Church buffs have been combined into one, and the price of the new effect is the same as the price of a single buff right now. Tent effects like body enhancement, the life buff, item drop rate increase, all of these can now be purchased as scrolls that can then be used later on through manual use or through the Fairy. These scrolls have also been added to the tent shop menu. The Fairy's Continuous Care skill has been improved to allow more items to be slotted per level. Next, we have some news on the farming life skill updates. According to the notes at the last Calphium Ball, they shared plans for an update to adjust crop growth times for farming. While preparing this update, they found additional improvements were needed, so the update schedule has been adjusted, meaning it's been delayed. They will share their revised timeline in a future notice, and they sincerely apologize for the delay. Next, we have item changes. Now, when you have the Secret Book of Old Moon active, you can change your add-ons directly from your skill window without having to go to an NPC. Very, very nice change. They had some UI improvements to alignment of some icons. For system updates, according to the notes, recently in Black Desert, they've been seeing more and more outfits that let players get creative with their looks by toggling the show visor settings. Many of you have asked for your visor settings to carry over when switching into combat, so they've made a change. Now, if you choose to hide your character's visor, that setting will remain active even upon upon entering combat, breaking away from previous rules, and giving you more freedom to customize your character. That's pretty much it for updates today. It's the day after Christmas, so it was expected to be a lighter patch, but the changes were all good in my opinion, so I'm happy with that. For the full list and translated notes, check the Discord. I tend to have the notes translated as soon as I can, even when I don't have time to make videos. There are also some changes coming to the Discord which should help in navigating new guides for both BDO and AION 2, so stay tuned for those. Last week has been light on uploads on the channel, but we should be back to normal. Holidays tend to be very busy, but we also ended up getting a couple of windstorms which took out our power for a while there, so it's been an eventful Christmas time for sure. Luckily everyone's okay, and we're back to normal now, so expect more videos on Seraph and a revamp to new player guides for BDO coming to the channel very soon. We're currently in the midst of the creator event as well. This is where you can use the code Anders whenever you make a purchase in BDO, and I will get a small kickback at no extra cost to you. This helps me continue making content for you without needing to rely on so many sponsorships. If you are able to, I am of course thankful to you, but you can also help by just liking the video and leaving a comment to help with the video engagement metrics. Any help is always appreciated. For AION 2, we are still covering that game and will be covering it till past launch on global in 2026. It is currently not ready for global in my humble opinion, but more on that in a dedicated video for AION 2 coming very soon on the channel. That's all I have for today. Like and sub if you want to see more videos like this. And as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.